I threw the first touchdown pass at Three River Stadium to Ron Shanklin, and they blew up the stadium. It's no longer there.
How was it playing along the riverfront there? And
It
you know,
was
for Notre
horrible.
Dame, it was horrible, windy.
It was no, that was fine. The field, that was back when they were testing AstroTurf and trying to figure out how it works. Well, it didn't work back then because it was like a cement floor with about maybe an inch of padding, and there was a chemical in that artificial surface that when you got it in the cut, you got infected. So there was everybody was getting infected there. When they fall on the ground, they're gonna get that brush burn, and that chemical would seep into your system, and you have an infection going.
Wow.
So, and you had a lot of more separations and dislocations because you're falling down and you're popping a bone, as opposed to grass where you have more knee surgeries because your spikes are getting caught in there. But there's evils on both sides, I guess.
It's a special place to play football, and that downtown location, it's a pretty special one.
It is, and it's you're looking at a fan base that was starved for 40 years going back, right? And they've won nothing until the early 70s when we started our Super Bowl runs. And so you have those Pittsburgh people that are just in love with their Steelers. And it's wonderful because you walk into that stadium, you're lucky you're at home, because it is. They can be nasty, they can be very loud. So it's wonderful for us, but it was not good for the opposing team coming in.
What do you think, Terry? Does this team get back into the playoffs? And if they do, how do you think they stand a chance against, Ohio State, Texas A&M again, and some of those other teams this year?
Well, I think they have the talent to play with anybody. And they proved it the first two weeks of the season. I mean, they played two great teams and played them. They lost both, but they were, they're very close both games. 4 points, in those two games, win or loss. But they're going to find a real buzzsaw this week. It is going to be a hostile crowd, and if Marcus is somehow listening to this, he better get these kids ready, because these Pitt Panthers are, first of all, they're a good team, and they can run the ball, they can throw the ball, and they play good defense. And they're going to be at home, and it's going to be nasty. So they better get our team ready for that, because that's what's going to happen. But I think they have the better talent, Notre Dame. And if you just sort of keep your composure. See, I used to love playing on the road and get booed, because you don't boo bad players. You don't boo bad teams. So that's sort of like a applause. So when they start booing, you don't want to get them riled up. You almost want to tip your hat to them and say, thank you. You appreciate what I've done in the past, as a team and as an individual. So I used to love to play on the road. When you get booed, you go, wow, these people really like me here. Because that's the only reason they boo.